We're students from TAS. I'm Tiger.
I'm Eliott.
And I'm Sophie.
And we're also joined by Marshall and Molly.
Today we are interviewing artist Alice Olsen Williams.
Alice is a textile artist, most known for her quilt making.
Where did you grow up?
Well, I was born, this might be very hard for you to imagine, but I was born what we call in the bush. Now, I don't know what kind of images that brings up for you, but the nearest town was like maybe 30 air miles, and I say air miles because the only way we got to our island was by plane, a bush plane. So when I say I was born in the bush, I mean that I was born in my grandparents. My mother is Anishinaabe, and I was born in her parents' trapper's cabin. And then I grew up in Trout Lake, which there's no town, there's no store, there's no school. It's just us family on an island, and then other Anishinaabe came to visit us, or we visited them.
When she was telling the story about being born in the bush, quote unquote, I was kind of confused by that statement, but after she explained it, I was like really interested and would definitely be open to like have a more open and in-depth story about what happened and like how that was her experience.
What is your opinion on tomato soup?
Pardon?
Tomato soup, do you like it or not?
I do.
Do you like it with anything else? Like, I would really like tomato soup with grilled cheese. That's pretty good. Or like,
yes, a grilled cheese sandwich. Yes,
They're very
that's
good.
really good. Yes.
What was your earliest memory? Like, what's like the earliest thing you can remember?
One of my earliest memory, I went to a workshop where you made a movie, and you were supposed to do a presentation, maybe just 3 minutes long. And so I had this memory of when I was a child, and we, coming where I come from, we ate a lot of moose meat. Suddenly I remembered that wasn't a memory, it was something my mother told me. And I was shocked that wasn't my memory, that was in my imagination with my mom telling me.
That's funny.
So that's how good my memory is.
So if you could give any piece of advice to like growing artists, like kids kind of our age or older really, what would you say?
I think I'd say something like, listen to your heart. Now, when I was your age, there was no such thing. So I think if I had been taught to value me, to value my thoughts, in fact, I don't know if I should tell you this or not, but I'll tell you. Back then, we went to church. We went to church. Now here I have my own kids, and I don't know if they went to church a day in their lives, other than for funerals or something like that. But we were taught very horrible things about ourselves, like, you know, if you had your own original thought, we were taught that was evil, that was bad, that was from the devil. You know, there was nothing good about you.
So when did you start like learning to accept yourself and love yourself like you should?
I was old, like, geez, I don't know, 60? That's old. I mean, that's a long time to not, you know, you work at it. It just doesn't come to you. You just don't say, oh, I'm a good person, I'm okay. You know, that's not how it works.
When she was telling us about her experience in the churches and growing up, I was like super distraught because like it's really sad to think that people like actually had to like had that hammered in their head all their lives and thinking that they like weren't enough their entirety of growing up. And she said that I think when she was around 60 she started realizing that that wasn't okay to think, and it's just really sad to think that like for that long she thought that she wasn't like a good person.
Would you say like you were rebellious, or how would you describe yourself?
No, I would say I was just dumb. But I've sure learned since. I've learned a heck of a lot since. Tigerlily, what are you very interested in or passionate about?
I'm really interested in math. I love doing math.
Yeah.
I'd really like to do like work in astrophysics or something like that. I've had like a really big interest in like space and like the universe and stuff for like my whole life, probably.
You know, my grandson, he's 11, and I don't think he's ever done well in math. So I was trying to give him a pep talk, and I said, you know, Jax, math is like a total different experience. Every time you learn something new, it's just another doorway to a great big mystery.
She's super sweet. I like her.
One of the first things that came to mind was I thought she was like adorable. That was one. And then like I feel like she's very intact, even though like with the years of like Christianity and stuff like that. She feels like she's got some connection with like her like indigenous roots, you know, and I think it's really admirable.
If I saw her on the street, I'd probably like smile at her and like wave a little. I don't know if I would say hi.
Oh, I would 100% hang up her artwork in my room. I like the look of it, and my house is like an old house, so I think it would really fit in with my house, and I like having like artwork up.